Alright, so in this video I want to show off and talk about some of the recent collections I have added to my horror movies, and it is the Chucky movies in 4K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. I'm going to show them off. I already show off the posters that I have, but now I'm going to show off, some of the collectibles I have. See, this is the, the edition that came with the action figure from Scream Factory, where Chucky is burned in the first movie and he continues to walk. So it was cool that I got this because some people are selling this on eBay, but I'm an actual fan, so I'm gonna keep this for till it's time to pass. So anyway, when it comes to movies and the 4K ones, I got the first one right here, and also part 2. Now I'm also going to show off the alternate slip covers that come with this, that are from Devin Draws, and I think they look pretty good. Classic, man. It's cool to get these all in one shot, depending, because at first it was just the first couple of movies. I believe it was the first 3, and then they made 4, 5, 6, and 7 for you to purchase, and I got them as soon as they were able to pre-order, because this is one collector set definitely going to want to have in your collection. I think what's next for Scream Factory is maybe some Nightmare on Elm Street in 4K. Or Friday the 13th in 4K. That would be cool to get some posters as well as alternate art. So there's that. So once again, I am going to show them off and give a little movie review as I go along to talk about the video quality and the audio. So let's get to that. Welcome to Ryan's Lost Media. Alright, so now we are going to get a look at some of these collectibles, but before that, I want to show off the original VHS tape I have of the first Child's Play, as well as the Child's Play 2 VHS movie. And this is that collectible that came with the more advanced collector's edition that came with the charred Chucky toy. And now I'm going to review the movies on what I thought they looked like based on the visuals. Now, this Child's Play movie, the first one, was okay, but then towards the last third act is when the 4K truly kicked in. Now for Child's Play 2, towards the second and the third acts, that's when the 4K was really popping out. And when it came to Child's Play 3, pretty much throughout the whole movie, it looked pretty damn good. Not really much of a problem, except for some parts were a little bit grainy. Now when it came to a perfect 4K transfer, I believe it had to be with Bride of Chucky. And it just really caught the attention, the atmosphere of the 4K visuals. And this one was just okay. I mean, the movie itself is okay, but there are some moments where it was truly awesome to see in 4K. And now for this movie, Curse of Chucky, this one looked pretty damn good. Almost perfect, except for little small areas with the grain. Overall, I will have to say that it was almost near perfect, but it still had minor defaults. But all the colors were there, and the colors did stand out. And since I've shown you one version of the slip covers with the VHS filter, I'm going to go ahead and just show the rest off with the classic original posters on slip covers, because I just want to fit off this part of the video with this filter on it. I am going to take the filter off in a bit, but right now I just want to give a classic look on some of these posters, along with the Shout Factory packaging that came with the collector's set, and I wanted to post it in the background. But anyway, I think this is definitely a Chucky series you should add into your collection. You may already have it on DVD or on Blu-ray, and you're thinking of should you upgrade to 4K? I would say definitely, because if you're a Chucky fan and you're watching these movies, and the color of his hair pops out, the color of his outfit pops out, some of the blood, the visual effects, some of the gore, and all that's good. And also, sometimes I'll try to pay attention to the voice of Chucky, as in when the doll is moving, is the voice in sync with the lips movement. And I gotta say, yeah, people, so this was a pretty damn good 4K transfer. Took a long time for this to come out. I've been pre-ordering the first batch, and then I pre-ordered the second batch, and I decided to make a full video now, just because I want to share off the new year with some classic Chucky movies, and they're all in 4K. And these are the Devin Draws variants. And when it comes to slipcovers, they are actually treated as collectibles now. So some people may, the scalpers, what they do is they get this set and then they sell the slipcover by itself, and then they sell the movie with the original slipcover, maybe, or who knows what scalpers like to do. Maybe they'll just like to sell the individual alternate slipcovers for each of them. But I'm not gonna do that. I like to keep these collectible slipcovers to myself. And on the topic of these slipcovers, I am thinking about finding a way to put them in a protective sleeve, because I do not want to damage these slipcovers. They have that effect on people who will like to collect. You know, part of the slipcover is now part of the official packaging. I mean, back when the slipcovers were first coming out on Blu-rays, people didn't like them. And now I'm going to show off all the slipcovers that come in the sets, the originals, and the alternate versions. So here we go. So start off with the first Chucky. Very classic poster. This is a new poster that was made for the series. And then this one right here. This is classic Child's Play 2 poster with the Jack coming out. And then he, you know, is cutting it with a big pair of scissors. And so now we are on to poster number 3, artwork and the slipcovers. And now Bride of Chucky. Damn, it feels so cool to see that in your collection when you're looking at the spines of your movies, see which movie you want to see tonight, and the spines of these movies pop out, and so does just seeing that 4K Chucky title. Is like, yup, we've come a long way from movies to see them in DVD, to Blu-ray, and now to 4K. And I like how they just did the last 4, 5, 6, and 7 out there for the last bundle. They just said, you know, they just make all of them in 4K since the first 3 were selling out, collector's edition wise. So that's why I had to get all of them. And this is one of my favorite horror icons. This guy is still making TV shows to this day. So gotta have a shout out for Chucky. And I would highly recommend for everybody to get these slipcovers. Now these are the Devin Draws variants. Zooming in a little bit so you can see some of the artwork. If you want to, pause the video. But there's a lot of detail within these slipcovers, and even on the posters. If you want to buy them individually, I'm pretty sure somebody's selling them. So type in Child's Play Shout Factory posters or Devin Draws Chucky posters, because this one right here, this Bride of Chucky one, is being put on some clothing lines. He definitely made a poster for this, and it's just definitely going to look pretty awesome in your wall when you walk in your horror bedroom, the place where you like to watch movies. You like to take pictures of your collectibles next to your showcasing, like a shelf where you have your collectibles. This could be in the background under some RGB lights, LED lights, or whatever you want. And that's what I think people should do with some of these posters and even some of these movies. If anybody wants to take pictures of the movies, I'm pretty sure people do. People also like to collect NECA figures, the NECA horror collection, type of movies with the action figures. Set them to the side, set your movie to the side, boom, take a picture, and now you have yourself a new picture with your new 4K movie. By the way, this Curse of Chucky is the artist's one of their favorite versions that he did of the alternate covers. From what I saw of an Instagram post saying that he really liked doing the Curse of Chucky the most. And this one is the final one. I like how they have the multiple Chuckies, and they have, Andy right there. And they also have Nia coming out of her straitjacket with the cross right there where Chucky doll was buried. And it's just very good homage to the appreciation for the film itself. I mean, you can tell that this alternative artwork was created by a fan. So in conclusion, if you are a horror movie fan and you do like to collect the Scream Factory releases, then I would suggest you should start buying or collecting these 4K movies. Whether you want the alternate slipcovers or not, they are still up for eBay to some people if you want to buy the slipcovers only, because for some reason, collectors wise, a lot of the slipcovers for these 4K movies, Scream Factory 4K movies, they are very expensive. So like, you could buy one of these for like $35 and try to flip the slipcover by itself and gain your profit back, depending on which one you want. I mean, there's the Halloween 4K ones. People are flipping those up, those hardcover slipcovers off. So there's that. either way, if you do possibly want a poster like that, then there's no more from Scream Factory. Then possibly check out Devin Draws, the official website, the person who did some of the alternate artwork for that. And so that's gonna be my review. Some of the earlier Chucky movies have some grain in them, but then towards the end, like such as I said before, the Chucky original movie, once you start going towards the third act, the part where Andy is getting attacked by Chucky, he's just about to he's just about to snatch his soul, and they're in the apartment during the last act. That's when the real 4K hits in this movie. And all the other ones, what I would just say the best transfer, in all honesty, would have to be Bride of Chucky, because the pictures just look so damn cool, and the replayability is so damn high for this one. Like, it makes you want to go back and just be like, you know what, that blue filter that was used around the movie, like, really good wise. It was really good. This is my favorite transfer from that. But either way, yeah, it was good to see Chucky in 4K, and there's a lot of DVD special features, a lot of multiple discs. You know, there comes more than one disc, obviously, for this. It's the 4K and Blu-ray edition, but the Blu-ray edition does have some special features, and that's what is people to look at, you know, the special features for when the movie's done, and you just want to still be in that movie mood, so you want to know how they made the movie, interviews with the cast members to see what it was like to film that movie, maybe even some practical special effects advice from the puppeteers and such. So that being said, thank you for watching this review, I should say, or showcase of the Chucky 4K collector's set from Scream Factory. So yeah, peace out.
Once again, I would like to say thank you for watching.